What's cracking, everybody? Felrose here, bringing you some Pokemon Go Battle League content, and I just had to start it right now because Maggie's learned what the recording software looks like, and every time it's open, she demands to get over here. She's been standing in her bed for the last 5 minutes waiting for me to come get her. So anyways, Felrose and Maggie here, bringing you some Pokemon Go Battle League content. Today we're excited to bring you the final shoutcast and battle video of Season 12 of Go Battle League, featuring Buzzwole in the Open Master League. Now, as you may have noticed, Buzzwole's been around for a couple of chances for us to get some XL candy and get it in raids, and my friend here, Stop Alcatraz, has submitted a set of battles featuring Buzzwole flexing all over the opponents. So let's get right into this team here and see just what this thing is all about. Now, I like this team a lot because it functions as a beats Giratina in the lead and lures it out in the back for Buzzwole. Mewtwo does a really good job. Oh, it's the Buzzwole just comes right in and just starts pounding the absolute bejesus out of this Dialga, and Buzzwole's going to fire off a superpower before this Dialga even gets a chance to land a move. And you know what, man? Where's the button? I screwed up. Hold up. This is Master League. Where's my button? I was so excited to show everybody how fun Maggie's been lately. I forgot to grab the button. So now what's going to happen is Buzzwole is just going to get a lunge off, lower the attack of the Giratina, and go down. It's done its job. It's taking care of the Dialga safe swap, which I imagine is probably the entire point of this Buzzwole being in the back. Now, if we're going to be able to, I think you might have been able to get to another lunge there if you could have got there, but the Buzzwole is going to be able to get one more move off for a little bit of tiny amount of chip damage before it goes down, and then Dialga's going to come back in, and I'm going to play it because I owe you. There it is. All right, we owe you the button, and it's back online. All right, so Giratina doesn't hardly do any damage, and Dialga's going to farm down here. Now, it's important to note, again, the mechanic behind this team, right? Mewtwo is the safe swap, as far as I know, and it is meant to draw out the Giratina so that Dialga can farm it down. Now, the opponent just happens to have an Excadrill in the back, which the Buzzwole would have loved to see. But to be completely honest, I mean, you kind of needed it for the Dialga anyway, so that's all good and fine. Mewtwo can absolutely take care of this, bless you, by going straight side strike, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's still got a shield. Easily tanks a drill run here. Not really that big of a deal, not even worried about that. So 2 drill runs, shield up 1, maybe not. Getting risky. Okay, we let the drill run through. Dialga's going to have to come down and farm down. You know what, that makes sense. You farm down with a shield, the Giratina's got like no health left. Opponent has to get to 2 moves, and I don't think they do here. If they do, it's very close. This is on the edge of my seat close, ladies and gentlemen. And they try to catch a move, I think. Anyway, doesn't matter. Dialga comes in and farms down, and that's going to be a good game. Well played. That was Master League is another story, man. I've actually decided, now that Niantic has officially said that there are no more Classic Leagues after this coming season, which, if you are not aware, we already have the Season 13 news drop, and I'm going to be getting it in the video tomorrow. So stay tuned, hit subscribe, and all that fun jazz. If you'd like to get that news video as soon as it drops, I'm going to go over all of the Season 13 news updates and everything, schedule, and some of the actual gameplay as well. Draco Meteor, by the way, just went through. Check it out. Now, we still got a whole season ahead of us, ladies and gentlemen. Starts on the 1st of December, and my Patreon Discord is the place to be to get the early access to teams, strategies, my thoughts on the meta, and another kaboom goes through. There it is. I love it. I love watching things get nuked. You know, if you're not sure what to build next, if you're not sure, really, I mean, of anything, to be completely honest, if you'd like some tips, tricks, strategies, teams, I've got everything under the sun, and I pour my entire heart and soul into my Discord with all my patrons in it. So please consider coming to check that out. Link in the description for that. And I also have a Metafy link for coaching in the description as well. If you're interested in getting some coaching next season, or this season, if you want to. There's only like a day left, but I mean, I'm not going to judge you. Next season would be the time to do it. And you can click the link in the description. I got a bunch of different lessons, sessions, all kinds of stuff. Anyway, I'm going to start going back to these battles, so I've showed myself long enough here. Buzzwole is going to come in and get clapped by a Draco Meteor. Man, I just love this. all kinds of nukes. They're everywhere. Dialga, all by itself. Is Dialga? Can you do it? Do you have it in you? Dialga gets the Mewtwo, gets the Palkia with 1 HP. Look at Dialga is just doing more flexing than the Buzzwole at this point. Very nicely done. Alright, so Dialga into Giratina. This is a positive lead. We like seeing the Giratinas in the lead because that means they're staying away from both Mewtwo and the Buzzwole. And typically an opponent running a Giratina in the lead is probably going to be weaker to those in the back because they're strong in the front. Just typically how teams are usually going to work. Also, the fact that the opponent is staying in here is kind of sus. And here comes the Sylveon. Okay, are they running Giratina Double Charm? Because if they are, this is a problem. So I'm hoping that... thinking Buzzwole. Ooh, that does some damage. I'm thinking Mewtwo. Alright, so Mewtwo comes in here and starts getting some energy loaded up. Goes for the Psy Strike with reasonably good timing here. And is going to be able... You're not even paying attention. You're watching what Mommy's doing. You wanted to come over here so bad. And you're like, oh, Dad, I'm not doing anything. I'm all innocent. I'm watching. I promise. You're such a goofball. I know Mommy's watching fun stuff over there, but you wanted to come over here. Anyway, Mewtwo is now facing down this Giratina after taking out the Sylveon and shields up the Shadow Sneak, looking to do some work here against the Giratina. Hopefully maybe going for a Shadow Ball. Nope, I'm going to go for a Psy Strike bait. Psy Strike on Mewtwo in the Master League. Still doing a ton of damage. Probably one of the strongest, most energy efficient moves in the entire league. And I don't even think a Shadow Sneak would KO from here, to be completely honest, but... Stop Alcatraz clearly sees value in preserving the Mewtwo here over the Giratina, maybe expecting Double Charm in the back. I certainly am as well. So probably best to just get rid of the Giratina, and the opponent also thinks that keeping their Giratina alive is good, so maybe the entire point here is just to get rid of the shields and Alcatraz, knowing that he's probably not going to be able to get this thing off the board. Here comes Dialga, going to farm down the Giratina, not letting them get to another charge move, and an Iron Head is loaded for, you guessed it, a Togekiss. However, Mewtwo is low enough that one charm will take it out. So it's going to be completely up to Buzzwole and its huge muscles to take care of this Togekiss. And I'm not sure if it can do it. Let's find out, ladies and gentlemen. Togekiss is staring down a Buzzwole and a Mewtwo with no HP. Let's see if the opponent is going to be able to take this, or if Alcatraz can weasel his way out of this one. Go straight for the superpower. It's double resistant superpower. Is it going to be enough? Is Buzzwole's muscles going to be able to get through this? Yes, it is. And we're going to give it the button. No, it's not. It's a hair. Look at that. It didn't do enough. Look at that. Ancient power doesn't even do enough damage. No, we're good. Buzzwole claps through it. You know what? That's all good. Well played. That was hard. I think I might have top lefted, to be completely honest, if I saw that Togekiss against my Buzzwole, but Alcatraz pulled that out very nicely. And by the way, Alcatraz also, my friend, is he offers coaching as well. So I'll shoot a link down to his page in the description. You all know mine by now, but I'm always happy to, plug my friends and other people that, if they're doing coaching, go for it. I mean, even Home Slice Henry just recently got inducted into Medify, so but you didn't hear that from me. But a lot of people are getting into Medify now, which I think is really great, because it's an awesome platform for people to be able to just, get themselves out there as coaches. If you're good at a game, why not help people get better at it themselves? So, opponent is now shield baiting. And does Alcatraz bother to shield bait himself? Yeah, sure, why not? Psy Strike's going to be able to take this thing down to about half its HP. Shadow Ball is just a threat, but it's not going to be enough of one. And going straight for the Psy Strike, I mean, even though Psy Strike is not super effective, a Mewtwo can cleanly two-shot just like that with the Psy Strike. So now that the Giratina is out, the Dialga has to do a lot with a little amount of HP. That's kind of sketchy to me. You're just kind of hoping and praying at this point. So we're going to be, it looks like Alcatraz is going to do as much chip damage as the Giratina will let him do. And then the Ominous Wind will take out the Dialga, and it's up to Buzzwole against a Giratina to get this farm down and just pray that whatever's in the back is weak to Buzzwole. We've already seen a Dialga go down, so let's see. It's a Mewtwo. Dude, no, the lunge is coming through. All this Buzzwole has to do is get to another lunge, but is it going to be able to get there? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Let's find out. Buzzwole looking to get for the second lunge. almost there. Mewtwo just needs one more Side Strike to end this game. Buzzwole flexing for the camera, thinking it's going to get to that lunge, but gets there, but loses CMP. One of the few things that Buzzwole's not going to beat to CMP is a Mewtwo, in fact, and that is going to be a good game. Well played, though. That was so close. If there was one move difference, that would have been it. So we got Dialga and a Kyogre. You couldn't ask for a better lead here. All right, Seabiscuit, calm down. So you get the Giratina save swap, or the Dialga save swap, and in comes Buzzwole. Gonna superpower this thing into next week. And you know what? I don't think the Dialga shields. The Dialga shields. That's huge for Stop Alcatraz, as he's probably going to shield back and look to win switch. No, he just lets the Iron Head go. He can live it, but he can't live the Dragon Breath to come after. So Dialga's going to come back in now and is going to get that farm down. Having a shield advantage is going to make that Kyogre think twice about coming back in with a Draco Meteor loaded, and make anything think about twice about coming in. He's going to get the other shield. It's a very commanding situation. Doesn't even get to another move, the opponent. And here comes Togekiss looking to try and make something happen. But you know what? It's just unfortunate that Togekiss is a fairy type, and Togekiss is also weak to steel, and they shield it up. So is Togekiss going to be able to get to a move before Iron Head comes off? I don't think so. Iron Head is going to go off at the last second. Stop Alcatraz making an excellent, very well intended move here to make sure that the opponent is getting as little farm as possible off the Dialga if he doesn't stay in, but instead swaps out, tries to farm down the Togekiss. Ah! What was that, you goof? Kyogre's going to swap in to avoid the Togekiss getting farmed down. Side Strikes are going to two-shot, and the opponent is not going to be able to get the two Surfs in order to take out the Mewtwo, and even then I don't think a Surf comes close to KOing anyway. And here we go, we're going for another ride again. Here we go. All right. So Mewtwo's going to overfarm quite a bit, going to be able to get just shy of the second Side Strike, guaranteeing that Togekiss is not going to be able to come in and get another move off before that Side Strike is getting fired off. And that is going to seal up a 4-1 set and a very good set of games from Stop Alcatraz, another Legend player. If you don't remember, he was on the channel a few weeks ago when he hit Legend in Halloween Cup with Crocodile, which was pretty awesome to see. You are so silly, Miss Growly Butt. And that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you again so much for watching, and I really appreciate everyone who's subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. I can use more subscribers, to be completely honest, but I also appreciate everyone who's watching these videos. Leave a like. Throw me in the comments how your season has gone. Hopefully you were able to at least hit maybe a new personal best, or maybe just a goal that you had set for yourself. And you know what? Even if you didn't hit Legend, you're still good enough, because Legend and ELO is just a number and a rank, and it doesn't mean you're not a good battler. It just means that maybe you're a little unlucky. And you know, I've seen so many people this season that have had Legend ripped away from them, and then they just got really unlucky and never got the points back. And I know that they deserve Legend. So you are out there. You know, there's people in my Discord. There's people that are watching this, and I may not know you personally, but I am talking about you, because you deserve Legend, even though maybe you didn't hit it this season. But there's always next season, as they always say. And while I'm not going to show my Discord, it's still a great place to be. But I hope that next season goes better for everyone, regardless of what rank you hit. Now, thank you all so much for watching. I will catch you in the next season. Have a good one. Bye. What are you doing, Dad? Don't touch me.